Police found ample blood and DNA at his fiancée's home, like a treasure hunt. So, they concluded Shuai won the bloody game and sentenced him to over a decade in jail. Luckily, he was just paroled. Bisky rushed over to Small Smart's place, armed with a photo of Monica for an identity test. Small Smart flatly denied knowing Monica, or what a fault. He even pulled out a ring to prove his deep love for his girlfriend. He even claimed he had booked a restaurant to propose on the crime day, like 15 years in a reality show. Subtitles: Life changed everything, he sighed with emotion, like a daily soap opera. Small Smart looked like he was telling the truth, but just when Bisky wanted to dig deeper, the cops found a mysteriously wrapped t-shirt in a plastic bag in the warehouse. Small Smart yelled, "You're pinning this on me," and then tried to make a run for it, but guess what? Caught red-handed. This case seemed like a one-way trip for Small Smart, who gave up the fight and told Bisky to check out the yacht club where his girlfriend was working. After that, he jumped out the window and Bisky went to get some water. The prosecutor declared it a crime of despair. The prosecutor hurriedly told Bisky to wrap it up, but Bisky was like, not so fast. Especially since there were no fingerprints or DNA of Small Smart on that plastic bag. If he's the killer, why keep it so clean? Isn't that just asking for trouble? The prosecutor advised him, the evidence is in hand, why complicate matters? But Bisky seemed unfazed. He showed up at Monica's funeral. He scrutinized everyone at the funeral like he was at a Hujanit gala. After the funeral, he went to the university to consult a criminal psychology professor who could have been running a psychological test. The professor guessed the killer was a white male aged 30-60, likely uneducated, like he was painting a rear view. The mutilation of his lips means he had some weird collecting habits. He kept questioning the relationship between the victim and the yacht club while flipping through pictures like a scrapbook. Why is this still under investigation? The old man wanted to know since Small Smart had jumped out already. Bisky found a photo of the girl with an old man and asked the old man, "Do you know this fella?" The old man was stumped. Meanwhile, Helena was almost drowning in grief. She wouldn't eat, drank like a fish until sadness swallowed her, like being tossed around by waves. Luckily, her husband Roman noticed it and rescued her from the deep sea just in time. Bisky showed up to ask if Monica ever worked at a bar called the Yacht Club. The old man was just as clueless, but Helena remembered her daughter bartending there. Suddenly, she recalled her daughter's family heirloom ruby ring, which seemed to be missing that day. Could it be taken as evidence? She hoped Bisky would look into this lead. Now that her daughter was gone, she wanted something to remember her by. Hearing the clue, Bisky rushed to the bar and asked the front desk if they knew a girl named Monica. The front desk handed her a business card and told her to seek a lawyer, leaving her stunned. Because that lawyer was none other than Monica's biological father. What a soap opera twist. The next morning, Helena discovered Uncle Ro was avoiding her and chatting about their daughter with someone. So she followed him and caught her husband in the act. Helena calmly thought, oh, this marriage has been dead for ages. Next, she kept an eye on Uncle Ro and trailed him to a luxurious villa, discovering him rendezvousing with a bald dude. The bald dude's dog spotted Helena, and she fled home in a panic to avoid being exposed. After some sleuthing, she discovered the villa was tied to crime boss Kaza. What an amazing coincidence. She opened her husband's computer, inserted the USB, and needed a password. Surprisingly, her daughter's name unlocked it. The USB was packed with information on dozens of shell companies. What a surprise. Helena made a major breakthrough, while Bisky went to the coroner to gather more details, like they were in a detective showdown. From the coroner, he learned the modus operandi of both cases was nearly identical, like a signature murder. Even the wound patterns on the lower body were strikingly similar, and as he left. Subtitles: Bisky casually asked Mario, "What kind of person is Monica, exactly?" As Mario described her, the lesser-known sides of Monica began to surface like unveiling a mystery. During her bar interview, Monica and Boss Kiang exchanged glances like sparks of love. They soon became an item. What a sweet development. Monica blended into the bar scene like a bartender, mixing up the atmosphere she was thriving. One day, Mario brought his new girlfriend to the bar, and Monica handed her a bag of happy secrets. Seeing this, the old man was captivated by Monica, ready for a thrilling adventure. But just then, a cam rushed over, face full of panic, interrupting the adventure.